What's going on, YouTube? Another CGC unboxing. If you watched the previous video, all Venom books. This one is a hodgepodge. It is literally different minor keys, sort of major keys. I wouldn't say there's any big value books in here, but it's definitely a nice little Marvel run. I think one DC book got through. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's going to be 15 books in this submission, just like the last one. They all got shipped at the same time. Just kind of split this one up because it was a variety of different titles and, books. Before we jump into that, go ahead and do a couple little short unboxings. I might be able to pull this one. Just some little fillers for the time. That was pretty cool. That's the way Frankie's is doing their new boxes now. Like when they ship you something, they put it in these little shell boxes. That's pretty neat. And they put it in a little white bag too. Has little tabs. It's my first time getting something from Frankie's in a while. I know they've been backed up on their shipment. I know a lot of people kind of moan and groan about Frankie's comics. Me personally, like, I'm not sponsored by anybody. Obviously, I only got a handful of followers, but I don't have any problems with them or Comic Mint. I've ordered from both. I know Frankie's is a little bit slower to ship, but man, he comes out with some really cool covers. So I try to jump on and get what I can when I can. I know I got like maybe 2 or 3 orders with them pending. I don't even know if some of them have released yet. I want to say I picked up the new Champions. I'm still waiting on that Peach Momoko Ray cover. I did get through on that one. And something else. Something's Killing the Children, maybe. I think I grabbed that one from him too. None of those are in this package though. I can tell you that for sure. Golly. It's a struggle to get to them, but and I got a sticker. Didn't get a sticker last time. Frankie's Comics. And just 2 books. Batman The Adventure Continues. This was number 4, Peach Momoko cover. Got trade dress and Virgin. It was Virgin. Thought this was really kind of cool. I'm kind of hit or miss when it comes to Peach Momoko stuff. I know some people just are diehard fans. Like some of them, like I pass on a lot of her books because, if I don't care for the artist or the art, then I just won't buy it. It's no knock on her because there's a lot of her stuff that I do like. But the same can be said for any number of artists. Buy what you like, collect what you like. They put their time and effort into making it for people. There's going to be somebody out there that enjoys it. And I think with her work, it's hit or miss. Like, I mean, I'd say half her covers I really like. The other half, I pass on. Oh, man. This, I think, was an eBay purchase. And, boy, he taped the hell out of it. I got it cut away from the Gemini, but there's plenty of effort to still get to them. This was actually 2 different transactions on eBay, but they were from the same seller. Unfortunately, he didn't combine shipping for me. That would have been the only thing that would have made it better. Other than that, as long as the books come out in pretty good shape or in decent condition as described in his listing, I'll be a happy camper. These were fillers for my ASM collection. Anybody who's been following the channel for any amount of time, I love me some Spider-Man. Truth be told, I have a lot of ASM. Well, Now I'm getting down to that point where 105 and under, I got a nice chunk of them. I got almost all the keys out of that run from that. I wouldn't say all the keys. I got a lot of the major expensive keys in between 100 and, I don't know, 50. Alright, we got Amazing Spider-Man 111 and Amazing Spider-Man, was this 106? Yeah, 106. And I'm in pretty good shape. Oh, that one actually might be, I don't know, 7, 6.5. Depending on what the backs look like. I always say that because so many times stuff looks great on the front of the cover. It presents very well. You unbag it and look at that back, and that back is destroyed. Or you got pages that are ripped or missing, or I mean, there's just a great number of things to deal with when you collect comic books. And honestly, I've been a victim of some of that stuff in the past. My second appearance of Punisher, I went to clean and press it. I don't know if I told this story in one of my previous videos, but I went to clean and press it because I wanted to submit it. It presents very well. It looks really good on the front cover, and it has 2 pages that are ripped on the inside. And I just don't know how CGC would ding me on that. If you guys watched the previous video, this is the box that is a little beat up. But seeing how they packed the other one, like there is like some thick like cardboard all the way around it. So I think we actually might be fine. I will know shortly, but I think we might be alright. On this one, because it's a variety of aged books, every book had a different expectation. I definitely had some books that I felt like were 9.8 contenders, and I had other books that I was hoping to get an 8.5 out of. It kind of varied on what the book was and how old it was, what condition it was in. So we'll just kind of play it by ear when it comes to that. I'll try to tell you before, so we can kind of gauge what my expectations were on the book. Not that it really matters. I'm going to be happy regardless. I mean, I get great at comic books. Jane Foster's Thor. Thor #1. Jane Foster becomes the new Thor. This actually I thought would be 9.8. Maybe 9.6. But, I mean, it's really, really crispy. And 9.8. That's awesome. I'm super stoked about that one. There's another one in here that, man, I got my fingers crossed that it comes back at it. Well, there's a couple of them in here that I got my fingers crossed on. Just because, like, man, I don't know. Alright, here goes one of those that I know is not a 9.8 contender. I think on this one, I don't remember if it was this one or the Secret Wars. I don't know, both of them, I'd say probably that 8.5 range. I mean, I'd be stoked if I got a 9.0, maybe 9.2. But honestly, just looking at they have some pretty deep spine ticks. It's not a lot, like maybe just 1 or 2, but it breaks color. And I really just think they're in that 8.5 range. But I wanted them for display on my wall. I don't really plan. I'm not one of those people that I need 7 copies of 252 or, you know, Secret Wars. 8.5. That's awesome. Like, I'm super stoked about that. But this encapsulation's kind of weird looking. It's all crooked. I don't know. It's kind of odd. Wonder, can I shake it to get it to go back, or is once it's encapsulated crooked, it's just encapsulated? I don't know. Guys, leave some comments down below. Alright, Savage She-Hulk. Whew, I thought it was cracked. It's just the little sticky side. This one, honestly, I think I was hoping for an 8.0. I don't remember if there was any flaws on this. It does have a little bit of yellowing to the back. I mean, it's a pretty white cover, but the back was a little yellow and I couldn't get it any brighter. Front's a little yellow too, but it's not horrible. It did clean up pretty well. But like I said, I think I was wanting an 8, 8.5. Oh, shit. Damn. You can hope all you want. That one ain't come back where we thought it was going to. I wonder what I missed on it. I don't know. I might look that one up. Just because it's quite a bit lower than what I anticipated. And I'm not likely to crack it and resubmit it. Secret Wars 8. Like I said, this one, I think it was on the front. Yeah, right there it has one. And then there's like a couple other little spine ticks. This one actually, yeah, I think that's a spine tick. Yeah, I think that one broke color pretty good. On the back, actually don't look too bad. I think I was hoping for 8.5. 8.0. That ain't bad. I mean, that's pretty close. Either way, like I said, those two books right there, 252 and Secret Wars 8, I was going to slab them regardless. When I bought them, I had anticipations of slabbing them. Oh, First Lobo. I think on this one, I was hoping for a 9.4, 9.6. It's not a 9.8 candidate because I think it had a couple of spine ticks, but it wasn't really in bad shape. It's actually a really pretty copy. This is actually the only copy that I've ever owned. Whereas some of these other ones, you know, you buy them, you trade them. 9.4. I could definitely live with that. I mean, like I said, that 9.4, 9.6 range is what I was kind of hoping for anyways. So it's just a matter of falling in that little bit of category. You on some of these books, you really know that you're not going to get a 9.8 just before you even submit them. And this one, I submitted 2 of these. I think one was newsstand and the other one was not newsstand. Both of them I was hoping for that 9.4, 9.6 range. So 9.2. Oh well. Maybe I missed something on them. Because I didn't think I had any spine ticks. I didn't think they were 9.8s. Just because, like, this one got a little bit of like a, I don't know if the corner's just not as crisp as it should be or could be. Let's see what this next one is. Okay, yeah, here goes the direct edition. And I don't remember there being any spine ticks on this one either. The corners were pretty sharp on this one, so it falls into that same category. It might have a little bit of a ding on that corner. Another 9.2. Oh well, can't win them all. Let's see. My Riri Williams. I don't remember if this one had any spine ticks or anything on it. It's been so long ago since I submitted these. I think I was hoping for 9.4 to 9.6, but it actually might have been one of the ones I had down as a 9.8 candidate. The only thing I think I was concerned about was that black border. It does have a little bit of rubbing on it. Let's see what we get. 9.4. I mean, I would, like I said, it has a little bit of waviness too. This is if you guys watched my unboxing where I did the Miles Morales Ultimate Fallout 4, I got dinged for it having waviness because I left it in a moisture bath too long. Well, I was cleaning with that same process at the time, that book and some of the Venom books. That's why I stopped pressing some of the modern books for a while, because I had to work on a different technique. And that one kind of had some waviness, so maybe that's what I got dinged on. But that falls on me. You know, you got to live and learn. You know, comes with experience, I guess. This one, I think I was hoping for a 9.4, 9.6. I think it has a couple spine ticks maybe on the back, but it wasn't nothing really, really bad, and the corners look pretty good. So 9.4. Okay. Yeah. See what the next one is. Aha. And this one was, I think both of these were newsstand variants, because I submitted two of these. ASM 361, the first appearance of Carnage, Cletus Cassidy, and honestly, man, I really don't think they're 9.8 candidates, either one. I'd say more in that 9.6 range, but really, I can't remember there being any major spine ticks on them either. So, I don't know. I don't know how hard this book is to get in a 9.8. 9.6? I could live with that all day. Because, like I said, I don't remember if there was really any kind of defects to these books. That's the only problem that I have with getting books back and submitting books. There is such a gap in time in between the time that you submit, the time you get them back, and trying to remember what you submitted. And I don't know. Okay, here goes the other one. Like I said, same thing. I don't remember there being any major things, so I'd say probably, if that one got a 9.6, I'd say 9.6. 9.4. Man, maybe this one had something else on it. I don't know. Either way, really cool book. Glad to have, 2 copies of it. I know there's some people that's something that they're searching for right now, because it is a hot book. Not as hot as ASM 300 though. Boy, I don't know what happened to that book. I'd say like in the last couple weeks, that book's went even higher and higher. Cool story about this book. First appearance of Silk. Picked it up on eBay about maybe a year and a half ago for $40. This book has went crazy since they announced that they were starting casting, or the casting for the TV show. I think I was hoping for a 9.8 on this one because it looks immaculate. But that's awesome. Cindy Moon becomes Silk. Black Cat cameo. Yeah, like I said, that one I was pretty sure I was going to get a 9.8 on. And I got 3 more books left. I'd say that and the Thor were the only for sure books in here that I was like, yeah, I think, well, this one too. But then again, looking at some of the ones out of my Venom pool, I didn't press this book. So it might come back at 9 too. Like, honestly, I looked over the book and made sure that there wasn't any flaws. As far as I didn't see anything like that just stood out to me. But I didn't press it. But, oh, and they actually put it on there now. It says origin and first appearance of the Robin King. Go figure. And Dark Knights, Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knights. 9.8. That's awesome. It's cool that they're putting that on there now, because I know, like, the first couple submissions, I think some people were getting theirs back and it didn't say that. I think it takes a little bit for them to initially, I don't know, buy into the whole who is who. Spider-Man #1. Man, I had so many problems trying to press this book. It just seemed like it always stayed wavy. I obviously, you always want a 9.8. I'd probably say it's going to come back maybe a 9.4, because I can look through and it looks like, it might just be glare. I don't know. It's a clean book. It doesn't have any spine ticks or anything, but it did have a little bit of waviness to it. So, well, let's see. No shit. Wow. Cool story about, I got 2 of these. So, I'll do the next. That has to be the last book. But a cool story about those two hip hop variants, and I have a small stack of other ones. I actually got them for free. One of our local comic book shops was doing like a bargain box. You buy a box for $80 and you go into a room and fill it up. Whatever you can fit in the box is whatever you get for the $80. If you shared it out on Facebook, they picked one winner, and I was actually the winner. So I got both of these and a whole bunch of other. I got a whole bunch of other stuff in general, but a whole bunch of other hip hop variants. But this was the only one that I pulled two of, and this was maybe a year and a half ago. But the only reason I pulled it is because I'm a huge Nas fan, and it was the Nas Illmatic cover that they swiped to do this on. And some of the other ones, like some of them you can tell right away, like, oh, hey, that's a DMX cover, or hey, that's this cover. Some of them you couldn't tell. Like I had to Google some of them, like, I don't remember this cover. This one's the same way. Like I think it'll come back. I mean, if that one came back in 9.8, I'd say this one's at least a 9.6, maybe a 9.8. 2 9.8s? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't anticipate that. They were definitely candidates because obviously they came back in 9.8, but it's a thicker book, and I just had one hell of a time trying to press it. Every time I try to press it, like it kept giving me like this wavy look. The same thing that the Miles Morales Ultimate Fallout 4 was doing. So I am stoked that I got two of those in the 9.8. And the First Silk. And the Thor. Some of those other books, like I think it was 344 that came back 9.2. I don't know what I missed on those. Like I don't know. Like they look really clean. Maybe I just got maybe it's something interior. I'll have to look it up and see if maybe it tells me online, what exactly the problem was with it. Because I don't know what I missed. But obviously I missed something because they came back 9.2. 9.4, 9.6. It doesn't necessarily mean I missed anything. I might have just thought that it was worth the grading process. I always look at it like 9.6 and 9.8. There's such a fine line that kind of divides the two. You can look at a book all day and say, hey, it's a 9.8 candidate. And it might come back 9.6 every single time. Just kind of is what it is at that point. You just kind of got to eat it. That's why I really don't set super high expectations. I always hope for a 9.8, with the exception of some of these books. Obviously, some of these books, literally, I thought I was going to get a 8.5. That Savage She-Hulk, I must have missed something. There must have been something bad in that one. Maybe I had a torn page or something like that. Maybe there's something interior that I missed. Because the exterior, I'd still say it's probably about an 8.5. It presents very well, so it kind of is what it is. I mean, when they're on display, does the number really even matter if it looks really nice? So I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think about the video. What do you think about this haul for the CGC unboxing in the comments below? Peace.